how to configure the basic ASA firewall. Now this diagram we can take into this 3 routers and 1 ASA firewall, and R1 interface. This side is I can mention the security level inside is 100, this outside is security level is 0, and then DMG security level is 50, means this is one server. So first we configure into this R1 and R2 and R3 routers. First go to this R1 router. Okay, first enable configuration terminal, interface FA. My interface FA 0/0. This is my IP address of the R1 interface 10.1.1.1. INTFA 0/0 and IP address 10.1.1.1, and my subnet is 255.255.255.0. no shut. See, this interface is up automatically. See, the interface is up, the link is also up, protocol is up, link is up. So next I create the one loopback ID int loopback 0. Next, see, the protocol is once we enter into this interface loopback 0, this is the default op position. My IP address is 1.1.1.1. This is my subnet is /32, means it is 255.255.255.255. okay, 255.255.255.255. okay, my first R1 router is configured. Next go to the R2 router. Next same configuration, enable configuration terminal, interface FA 0/0, IP address 10.1.2.2, 255.255.255.0, no shut. Next INT loopback 0, IP address 2.2.2.2, 255.255.255.255. Yes, my R2 is also configured. Next go to my R3, the same configuration, enable configuration terminal, interface FA 0/0, IP address 10.1.3.3, 255.255.255.0, no shut. INT loopback 0, IP address is 3.3.3.3, 255.255.255.255. okay, first we check the verification commands in R1 and R2 R3. First go to exit, show IP interface brief. See, my fast Ethernet 0/0, this is my fast Ethernet 0/0. This is my IP address 10.1.1.1 of the 0/0 interface. The status is up, the protocol is up. It is the method is manually we can up that one. This is my loopback ID of this R1 interface 1.1.1.1 is manually, the status is up, the protocol is up. The same configuration, the same verification command we can check into the R2 and R3 routers. See, for suppose we are into this configuration interface mode, so we can use into this do command, do show IP interface brief. See, the same configuration 10.1.2.2 into this 0/0 interface. The loopback ID is also the same R3, do show IP interface brief. okay, the status is up, the protocol is up, this fast Ethernet 0/0 is up. okay, the first basic R1 R2 R3 configurations is finished. Now we configure into this ASA firewall. So first we go to the ASA firewall. This ASA firewall, these are the 3 interfaces, E1, E2 and E3 interfaces. So first we configure into this E1 interface, and after we configure into the E2 and E3 interfaces. First go to the ASA 1, enable the password, press enter. Next configuration terminal, Next, change the host name. My host name is, this is my host name, ASA1. Okay, I change my host name. Next, go to the my interface, int e1. So first we check into this show version command. What is this version of this ASA firewall? Show version. See, this is the show commands of the ASA firewall. Show version. Here, see my ASA firewall. So we can use into this interface int e0/1, int e0/2, int e0/3. After ASA 5530, we are using the interface G1, G2, G3. We are okay. So first we configure interface int e0/1. Okay, I'm going to this interface. First I assign into this IP address. My IP address of this interface 10.1.1.7. IP address 10.1.1.7. My subnet is /24 255.255.255.0. Now shut command. Okay, next name if. See, my name if is inside is 100. Name if is inside. The security level is default 100. Okay, for suppose once we can change into the security level, go to the security hyphen level. Okay, this is your security level. By default is 100. We can change it to the 100, whatever, 80, 71. So I can change it to this 80. Okay, so how to check this name if the security level is perfect or not? We can use this command, show name if command. See, my security level is 100. So we assign my security level is 100. So we can change it to the security level. Security level is 100. Okay, this one interface is finished. Next we can go to this another interface e2. Okay, int e0/2. Next, my IP address is 10.1.2.7 255.255.255.0. Now shut. Next, name if is outside. By default, outside security level is 0. Okay, our outside security level is also 0. Okay. Next, go to the another interface. Okay. Next, int e3 e0/3. Okay. Next, IP address is 10.1.3.7 and my subnet is 255.255.255.0. Now shut. Mention the name if command. My DMG is 50. Okay. Name if DMZ. By default security level is 0. We can change the security level 0 to 50. Security level is 50. Okay, now it's finished. First we check into this name if command. First, show interface IP brief. Show command, show interface IP brief. See, my Ethernet 0/1, this one E1 and 0/2 0/3, E1 E2 E3. My interface 10.1.1.7 and 10.1.2.7, this one, and 10.1.3.7 interface. The status is up, the protocols is up. Okay, first we check into this name if. Show name if. What is the name of the interfaces? Ethernet 0/1. This one, my inside is security level is 100, security level is 100, and my outside security level is 0. This is my outside security level is 0, and my DMG is 50. This is my DMG 50. So we can ping into this R1 interface, this interface. First we check into this pinging working or not. First ping 10.1.1.1. Yes, pinging is successful. Next go to this ping 10.1.2.2. Yes, I ping into this interface to this interface. Yes, pinging is successful. Next I ping this interface to this interface 10.1.3.3. Yes, its pinging is successful. So first we create the default routes of the R1 and R2, R3. Okay, first go to this R1 configuration terminal. First I create this default routes. So configuration terminal, IP route 0.0.0.0. This is my IP address. This is my subnet 0.0.0.0. My next hop IP address of R1 interface means my next hop IP address of R1 is this one 10.1.1.7. We can use the IP address, otherwise we can use this interface ID also, whatever we can use. Okay, next one I can use this IP address 10.1.1.7. okay, my first R1 IP static route default route is also configured. Next to go to this R2, we can create the default route. IP route 10 IP route same 0.0.0.0 and my default next hop IP address is 10.1.2.7. Yes, it's finished. Next go to this R3. Next IP route 0.0.0.0 and next hop IP address of this interface is 10.1.3.7. 10.1.3.7. okay, we configure into this default routes in R1 and R2, R3. So once we go to this ASA firewall, same we configure into this default routes in router out, router in. Okay, so go to the first ASA interface. First go to the exit configuration mode. Next first route inside, my inside is, so I configure into this loopback ID to I configure into this interface. My loopback ID is 1.1.1.0. my subnet is 255.255.255.0. my interface of this R1 is 10.1.1.1. okay, next configure into this outside route outside. See, outside the security level is 0, so we can use into this IP address is 0.0.0 and subnet is also 0.0.0. means for suppose which traffic is coming into this inside, we don't know, so we can use into this 0.0.0 0.0.0.0 and my subnet is 0.0.0.0 and my next interface is 10.1.2.2. yes, and route DMG is same. We can use this one 0.0, otherwise we can use into this loopback ID 3.3.3.0 255.255.255.0 my this interface is 10.1.3.3. yes, now we configure this all interfaces. So first we ping into this ASA E12 R1's loopback ID. So first I ping into the ping 1.1.1.1. yes, ping rate is successful. Next go to this ping into this R2's loopback ID, ping 2.2.2.2. yes, ping rate is successful. Now I ping into this DMG, ping 3.3.3.3. yes, ping rate is successful. Now we configure this all interfaces, we can pinging rate is successful. Okay, this is the first scenario. Thank you for watching.